My chair is so loud. What's up, guys? Oh. Hey, Craig. What's up, man? Roger Staubach. I like it. He is retired and he is NFC. I'll remind here in a second when more people show up, but we got 2 left in the HP card and 3 left in the 2-box licensed NHL jersey, so we're pretty close. Tony Romo, I like it. Hey, Jeff. Did the other Obi get there safe? Jeff? Never know how long it takes. Some of you guys it takes like a day or 2 to ship to you. Some of you guys it takes a whole week or more. There's like certain routes that take longer than they should. I mean, they're going further. I get that, but you think it'd be like 4 or 5 days instead of 7. Tony Romo, Favre, Joe Theismann. Yes, perfect. Yesterday. Okay, that was probably about a week. I probably sent it Tuesday, and it got there Tuesday. That sounds about right. Drew Brees, I like it. Kurt Warner. We'll get rolling in about 2-3 minutes here. Well, try to get some stuff filled up, and then we'll roll, but hopefully in the next 5 minutes or so. 2 left in the HP card. I'm going to read off who's left there since we have more than just a couple watching. This is a pick one random one. I don't think we've hit our headliner yet. It's hard to tell with these. I mean, I don't think we've hit a pitcher headliner yet. But it's hard to tell because even some of the non-pitcher headliners that we've pulled so far have been awesome. So 2 left, though. Teams that are left are Anaheim, Arizona, Utah combo, Buffalo, Calgary, Carolina, Columbus, Dallas, Los Angeles, Nashville, New Jersey, New York Islanders, New York Rangers, Philadelphia, San Jose, Seattle, Vancouver, Vegas, and Winnipeg. I'm staying with Roma. My first thought was Sonny Jurgensen. Yeah. Steve Young, Steve Bartkowski, Kurt Warner, Phil Simms. Good guesses so far. I like all of them. So 2 left in the card, and then we have 3 left in the East Coast jerseys. To make it easy, I've put them up here. So still a pitchered headliner or 2 left on there as well, and a ton of fun names. But only 3 claims left to close us, I believe, and then we'll have 4 solos. Yeah. We're close. I almost dropped it to a 1-boxer. Maybe could have or should have, but 2 still work today. So I'll read off players here in a second, but we'll let everyone roll in first. Matt, Seattle on the card. Thank you. Good luck to you. Something about Seattle colors and jerseys. Who was it that was sending me? Oh, Larry V. You sent me a article about some new blackout jerseys for Seattle. Those look cool. But yeah, I feel like I only have 3 Seattle jerseys, maybe 2 in my PC, and I want more than that. Seattle claim there. So 1 left in the card, 3 left in the East Coast jersey. I'll read off who's left, whose names are left, and see if we get a few of these claimed. Adrian Kempe, Andrei Svechnikov, Anthony Stolars. And again, if you guys are interested in a certain team and want me to see if there's a player from that team, you could always ask me. Sometimes you're more tied to the team than you are the player, if that makes sense. Anthony Stolars, Ans Kopitar, Artemi Panarin, Boone Jenner, Chris Dillon, Claude Giroux, Cole Perfetti, Colton Parayko, Connor Hellebuck, Connor McMichael, Devin Taves, Gary Cheevers, Ilya Sorokin, Ivan Barbashev, Jamie Drysdale, Jesper Bratt, Joel Eriksson Ek, Joseph Wool, Marcus Naslin, Matthew Nyes, Matthew Kachuk, Mike Madonna, Robert Thomas, Roman Yossi, Sam Reinhart, Theo Fleury, Tim Stutzel, Trevor Linden, Will Cooley, and William Eklund. So a bunch of fun headliner type names there still. We need 3 more claimed, and then we'll run some randoms and get 4 solos. The solos will be $12 today instead of $11. And then 1 left in the card. Both those will get us all the way closed up. We'll run randoms as soon as they fill up. Baseball's full. Racky's full. Big Al's random 4 boxes are full. I think that one filled in 20 minutes or so. Sometimes it takes a few hours, and not until we get live. Sometimes it's quick. Live fills tonight will be a 3-box Big Al's, a Radke 1 box, some licensed jerseys. Again, we're down to 62 names, and then probably 2-box full-size to end the night. We're just on night 2 of Series 35, so Series is young. Again, the 2 guesses or polls or bounties, or whatever you want to call them, challenges. I said if we didn't hit the full size on Monday, we were going to just refresh and go back to the smaller items until we work our way back up. Felt like 10 chances or whatever it was we needed to switch it up. So the bounty today is for a Jordan Love mini. It is a VSR 4. I've had this for probably 4 or 5 years sitting down here. I mean, I think it was at my old house. I think he signed in 2020 on this. If whoever wins gets it and would like to look at replacements for a different player, I can do that too for freebie stuff. Usually if I do that, I'll look at someone a little less valuable, but if you're looking for a team, I can always at least check. But Jordan Love is the bounty today. If you get your guess right. 17 votes so far. You guys are going NFC East, NFC South so far. The rest are tied right behind, so very close. And then the other challenge is name me a retired NFC quarterback, someone that played in the NFC as a quarterback that's retired. If you get it right, you get $10 to use tonight as a credit. I don't care if there's 1, 2, 6 of you, $10 per correct answer. Okay, so again, 1 left in the HPLE card, 3 left in the East Coast hockey jersey. We'll probably do baseball first and then come back and do hockey, football. But I'll give it just another minute or 2 here before we get rolling. I'd like to get one of them filled if we can, or both of them before we go to baseball. I keep thinking that we have 6 baseballs and that we were almost out, but it's 8 per case, so we still have 3 left. We've opened 5. We've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 6, 7, 8 left. It's kind of funny. Donovan McNabb, Eli, I like it. But we're getting there. One more in the HP card, 3 left in the East Coast NHL jersey. Jeff Garcia, I like it, Jeff. Panarin, that threw me off. I was thinking of a quarterback, Panarin. Larry Artemi Panarin in the jersey. He's been a headliner several times, just not a pictured one this time, but that is a headliner name. Okay, down to 1 and 2 left. 1 in the card, 2 left in the jersey. Whoops, I'm not putting Artemi Panarin. Let's get rid of him where it matters, which is down here. Van Card, Vancouver. on the card for Jonathan. Gotcha. Favre, Jaws, Knuckles is in here. Throwing me off. Favre and Jaws, I like those guesses. Lots of good guesses today. Daryl, you running that multi-sport, Daryl, reminds me of when I used to do the multi-sport with divisions like that. Makes me miss doing claims like that. Maybe we'll do something again in the future. Of course, all the divisions I wanted were gone before I saw it. I want any division, but the ones I really wanted were gone. Okay, 1 left in hockey, in the jersey, 0 left in the card, 0 left in everything else. So we're almost there. Got a few more. Nice. Did you buy a case of them? Those are fun. I thought about buying that product for this room, but I didn't. No, I still can, but I'd like to see a licensed multi-sport. Should have, what, 29 here? No, 30? Who did I not take out? Panarin and Nyland. I took both of them out. I did something wrong. No, we'll get to 25, and then we should have 20. No, that's right. No, but I should have. I saw Tampa Bay Garcia, I think, the flash month or so back. Got lost, had to refund eBay, kept the seller fees, and my helmet just showed back up yesterday. There's some weird stuff that happens. Okay, I'm going to run randoms on the hockey card. Since that's full, we'll probably do that one first. And then we'll do baseball, and then we'll come back and do the hockey jersey. Let's do that. Jim's got Randall Cunningham. All these fun retired NFC quarterbacks. Okay, so we've got 16 spots here. Thanks, guys, for helping that close. A few of you guys helped it close with a mini as well. And then we just had a few to clean up after that, so I appreciate it. Let's run the random here for the card. We'll do that first, then baseball, and then hockey jersey, which is closed now. Kachuk. That is spot 25, which will leave us 29 randoms, 4 solos. So there'll be 4 solos to claim. I'll run that before we run anything, open anything. Give it time to fill those. 7 times on the random. Hope you guys had a good Wednesday so far. Thanks for showing up and hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully it's not as long as Monday. Monday was long, guys. It's long for me, long for you guys. Arizona, Utah on top, Nashville on bottom. Doesn't bother me. I still got to watch my time game every Monday. That would be fantastic. East Coast suffers, though. Okay, I'll read those off in a second, but let's get, what was it? Jonathan R. Kachuk. So I can get rid of these. And then it should have 29. There it is. Okay. Let's run this random. On the 7th roll, guys, the last 4 will be available for $12 a piece. So $12, you'll have 2 shots at that one player. Not a bad deal, not a bad price per player, in my opinion. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our solos are Boone Jenner, Mike Modano, Sam Reinhart, and Ilya Sorokin. I like all those. Solos. Let's paste. Copy, paste. Get rid of. Reinhart for Nick. Got you, Nick. Sorokin, Fanatics Premium Home. Mike Modano, Fanatics Premium Home. Boone Jenner, Fanatics Premium Home. They're all home Fanatics Premiums. Nice. Blue Jackets, Stars, and Islanders on those 3. $12 a piece. But let's go and run our hockey card first. Brian taking Sorokin. And I just saw Modano going to Greg. Okay, just Boone Jenner. Blue Jackets for $12. Let's get rolling, guys. Don't forget your votes on retired NFC quarterback. I'm always worried I'm going to say the name in my little spiel, but I haven't yet. And then get your votes tonight. The bounty has changed back to a smaller item. It's Jordan Love on a VSR 4 Mini. Love your videos. Thanks. Tony Snell is him. Tony Snell. Was Tony Snell a Cowboy? Oh, he's a basketball player. I knew that. I knew that. All right, anyways. Let's get rolling. Hockey card first. Thanks for joining this one, guys. I think we have 7 cards left. We'll figure out which card we're going to do first. Look at his stats. I did look him up. Are you Tony Snell? Yeah, I mean, he's 3.5 points a game. I mean, he's good enough for me to recognize his name, so I wish. Okay. Plays for the Bulazak Basket Drogne, whatever that is. Is that in Germany? No, that's in France. Okay. Anyways, Kate, in the card, Joseph, I've got you with Pittsburgh and the Arizona-Utah combo. Brian, Washington, Minnesota, Anaheim, Philly. SP, you have Edmonton and Columbus. Jonathan R., you have Colorado and the Rangers. Chad, Chicago, Calgary. Dave, Boston and New Jersey. Greg, you have St. Louis and Los Angeles. Joseph, Montreal and Dallas. From the minis, Greg, you have Florida, Detroit, Ottawa, Carolina, San Jose, Winnipeg. Jonathan R., you have Toronto and Buffalo. Christy, Tampa and Vegas. And then Matt, you took Seattle, got the Islanders. And Jonathan R., Vancouver, Nashville. Those are our teams for the card. Let's close. You'll have time to vote for the retired NFC quarterback and the bounty until we get to Radke. These. I should probably just write down what cards we have left, but I don't. 2, 4, 6, and 10. So we've opened 8 on this side. So no 8. Anything but an 8, a 1, 3, 9. Anything but a 5, 7, or 8. 5, 7, or 8 doesn't work. 5, 7, or 8. 0 counts as 10. Even though we had the box labeled as 0, the 0 is 10. What the freak did this do? Okay. Anything but a 5, 7, or 8. First roll, come on. Nope, that's a 5, of course. Doesn't work. It's not off the screen. Perfect. That is right here a 0. So we're going bottom of the box. 10. Box 10. Which we happen to label 0 anyways to save a 1. 6. And here is 10. We've opened 2 on each side. 2 evens, 2 odds. And again, for the stats, just to make sure, this is Series 17, and we have case 6 of 10. We have our box 10, and this is card 43 of 100. Good luck, everyone. I'm trying to think of what team I remember Tony Snell playing on. It must have been when he played for... I don't even know. Portland? Okay, let's roll. It's like when they say, there's always that post that says, every football fan has a forgotten low-level wide receiver that was, that they loved, that most people won't recognize from other teams or if you're not a fan of the sport. But to you, they were like one of your favorites. 3rd or 4th string, played a couple years, flash in the pan type player, Everyone has a player like that. Packers has a few guys. I mean, I'm not thinking just wide receiver. There's a few guys. How about Sam Gatto? Players like that, He was a running back, but... Okay, gray casing. So we didn't hit our case hit, I don't believe. Let's see what direction we're going. We're going this way. Sidney Rice, yeah, exactly. Rice was he was good for a couple years. I happened to see him when he was right in the middle of his prime. The game against the Packers in the Metrodome when the Vikings had Favre. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Another team. Man, that's a cool card for a non-pitchered headliner. Great player. That's numbered 70 of 99. You snuck that claim in before the mini closed, too, which is always fair. I don't close the teams until the mini's closed. That's a great hit. Synergy is what it's called up there at the top, the type of card. 70 of 99 on sticker card. It's kind of, I forget the name when you can see through it. That's Cole Caulfield. What a great hit for the Montreal Canadiens. Upper Deck 2021, 2022. Is this, I was going to say, is this his rookie year? It's got a big rookie written right there. That's cool. Rookie auto for Cole Caulfield and the Montreal Canadiens. What a great hit. What a great hit. It is good. That's cool. Acetate, thank you. It's hard to focus, but you get the idea. That's a cool card. See how you can see the boxes behind it? See the numbers through there? Little see-through. Montreal, if I remember, I'm pretty sure that was Joseph right before the mini closed. Like a half an hour before it closed. Joseph, nice hit. Congrats, man. Cole Caulfield on sticker rookie numbered card. That's beautiful. Great start to the night with Mr. Caulfield. That's a name I'd love to see in the jerseys more often. Maybe I'll ask Josh about adding Cole next time. I'll leave that out. Congrats. Great hit. What did I do with the little casing? Try to give you guys everything that comes with it. Okay, let's do baseball, and then we'll go back to hockey after that. Still Boone Jenner left for 12, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Again, I'm not going to read all the names, but I enjoyed reading who you guys picked last time, so I'll do that again. You guys all picked one player. You got 4 randoms assigned to them. The picks this week. Craig, you had Mantle on the 500 home run ball. Jeff, you had Judge. Jim, you had DiMaggio, Brady, not Brady, but Brady and Ali. Charlie, you had Williams and Skeens, Christie, Rivera, and Witt Jr. Jonathan R., you had Sosa. Chad, you had Larkin. Brad, 300 wins and Sandy Koufax. Obi, you had Sandberg. I had a chance to buy a Sandberg jersey today, but I missed it. But I was a little worried about the jersey anyways. Brian G, you had Josh Allen, and Brian W, you had Charlie Sheen. Bunch of randoms there, no $4 off spots. There probably will be next week, 1 and then 2 the week after that. I think we'll keep it 19 for the rest of the 19 claims, but you get the idea. Okay, well, let's close this and let's get going on our baseball. I guess if it's a football player, it'll count for the poll. I didn't think about that. There are a bunch of football players on there. We have balls 6, 7, and 8 left, so we got to get the 8-sider and roll a 6, 7, or 8, which makes it harder. First try, though, I can fill it. Or I can just roll the furthest number possible. That's a 1. Craig's saying 6. I could just roll another 1. 1, 1. Good grief. Make it a little more bouncy. That works. Box 8. Final box. We have 6 and 7 left over. I was filling 6 too, Craig. Maybe that means we can fill that 6 has a nice big headliner in it. Hopefully 8 does. Okay. Don't let me forget, guys, the trades for jerseys are here. I forgot to mention on Monday again. They're here today. So if you win a jersey today and you want to trade for Barbashev or Tarasenko, let me know. I'm doing it now because I remembered now, and I may not remember when that comes around. Ball 8, juiced. We're going to do a double cut, plastic and the seal. Less cutting, more opening. Good luck, all. We got 2 more left in this case. I do have another case. I'll probably buy more. I enjoy the baseballs. It's kind of fun. There's a ton of fun names, so fun to take a shot or a few shots if you want to. Man, is that just stuck on there? Is that why it's not? I have to shimmy that thing out. There we go. I mean, they're sturdy boxes. You can ship in just this, but they're kind of annoying to open. Name should be here on the back, so let's open it up and see if we recognize who it is first. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the first baseball names that I opened back in the day when we had baseball nights, but it looks a little different. I guess he's getting older. Is that who I think it is? The National turned, where did he go after that? Yankee turned whatever he is now, or is this someone else? Anyone recognize that? I could be wrong, but that sure looks like Juan Soto. It's just a little different. Not Soto? Okay. That was my only guess. It looks like his, but different, doesn't it? Usually it looks like there's like little swords through it. Okay, so maybe not him. Anyone know who this is before I cheat? Sure looks like the J from Josh Allen, too. I was going to say that, but I don't, unless he signed it fast. It looks a little different than his normal signature. If that's Josh Allen, that's crazy that I didn't recognize that. It looks like his J, but it doesn't look like the rest of his signature. If that's Josh Allen, that's a big boy hit, and it is NFL. That'll make me feel so stupid if it is. 3, 2, 1. It's not. See, it looked close. It also looked like Juan Soto, but it's James Wood. There's the fake out on a few of you. Sorry. Man, that does look like his J, though, and it does look like Juan Soto to me, too, but a little different on both of them. James Wood, which I'm pretty sure is a decent hit, isn't it? Dang, says Brian. I know you've had Josh Allen a few times. As soon as you guys said it, I thought maybe it's a rushed Josh Allen. Nationals ball? That's cool. James Wood. Let's see who had James Wood. It wasn't a claim spot. I enjoyed him in Diggstown. James Wood going to the Rivera spot, which was the Ellie De La Cruz spot. It was wrong. I made it wrong. I liked it when he wasn't available, but that's Chris D. Chris D hitting James Wood. Nice hit, Chris. You almost had a full line of baseball players, which is hard to do. You only had Michael B. Jordan and a bunch of baseball around him. But James Wood was one of them. Is James Wood that actor that, I mean, this is a different James Wood, but or is it James Woods? James Woods is the actor, right? That's what you're referring to. Yeah, okay. I always think of him in Family Guy. Okay, it's Woods. Okay. James Wood, a Nationals player, going to Chris D. Chris, nice hit. Kind of pump faked me on Juan Soto. Maybe you guys could tell it wasn't him. Jaws James Wood. I thought it could have been Soto, and then you convinced me that maybe it was a sloppy Josh Allen. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay. Let's get going to our hockey jersey. Funny, I could hear that exactly how it goes. Time for East Coast. I just said it, and now I'm remembering again. Trades are Barbashev and Tarasenko. Fanatics premium for Tarasenko. Adidas for Barbashev if you'd like. A lot of these jerseys are fun, and I mean, half of them are claimed, so it's not going to be a lot of trades. But just in case you want to trade, those are options. Let's read through these. Boone Jenner is our final $12 spot. If it goes unsold, no big deal. The last time we did that jersey hit. We had to random it off. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, if so. John, you had Bedard and Linden, Joseph Sakic and Robert Thomas, Larry V, Barkov and Kempe, Brian W, Wolf and Cooley, Joseph Belfour and Eklund, Darryl, Suzuki and Erickson Ek. Dylan, you had Waugh and Wool. Jonathan R, Keller and Drysdale, Greg Vasilevsky and Cheevers. Christian over at Waffle Board, you had Hagel and Claude Giroux. Brian, he might be live right now. I don't know if that filled or not. Brian Hasek and Brat Shannon, Kaprizov and Parayko, Jonathan R. Fuhr and Fleury, Greg Skinner and Stutzel, Joseph Matthews and Yossi, Shannon Hextall and Nyes. Louis, you had Russ, Barbashev, Marchenko, and Taves. Jonathan R. Askarov and Kopitar, Brian Zeri and McMichael, Jeff H. Aho and Stolars, Chris O. Wierenski and Hellebuck, Larry V. Panarin and Naslin, Daryl, you had Nyland and Perfetti, Jonathan R. Kachuk and Svechnikov. Brian, you claimed Sorokin as a solo. Nick, you claimed Reinhardt as a solo. Greg, Madonna, and then Boone Jenner is our final solo. As you can see, I've got more than we had the other day. The other stack, after paying tariffs, finally showed up. Duties, tariffs, whatever you want to call them. I like to shop at the duty-free shop. I like to shop at the duty-free shop. We've got 16, which is correct, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know how much duty is? Duty is the biggest scam perpetrated on mankind. Is that what he says? Yeah, for sure, Thomas. 16 numbers. We got 16 there. Let me just make sure I typed them right. 2, 5, 7, 9, 10. 2, 5, 7, 9, 10. 17, 20, 26, 28. 17, 20, 26, 28. He said duty. 29, 30, 41, 43. 49, 30, 41, 43. 47, 59, 60. So our full patches here now will draw from all these top 2 on the random, the ones we're going to open. Good luck, everyone. I like the duty-free shop. Okay, 7 times top 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 9 and 5, by the way. Me saying I'd like to see Cole Caulfield in the series. If there's names that you guys would like to see in the future series, obviously I know everyone wants to see Lemieux and Gretzky and the big names. I'm talking about under those bottom names, middle names, a little bit better names. If there's players we haven't had yet that you want to see, we can always request and see if they get built into the series. So keep that in mind for players. You can tell me now, you can tell me later, I don't care. 9 and 5, both low numbers. That's 2 of our lowest 4, right? 2, 7, 5, 9, 5, 9. Okay, what is this? Bergeron. Yeah, we haven't seen him in this. We've seen him. He just hitting Big Al's after he was there forever. I agree. 2, 7. I brought them all out here today just to show they're all here. I'm not going to parade these out every time, so I'm going to take them all back. They'll be on the shelf. We'll have this pool to draw from, but I'm not. As soon as we get down to like 8 or so, I'll start bringing them back out. But there's just a lot of jerseys. Woo. Almost tripped myself there. I have that stupid jingle in my head for the rest of the stream. I like to shop at the duty-free shop. I like to shop at the duty-free shop. You know how much duty is? It's a duty. Okay. Pavel Bure Throwback Canucks have got one in my series right now. Flower. I want to see Fleury too. TJ Oshie, great one. Mike Bossy, great names. Okay. And then Scott's guessing Breeze on the. Yeah, this is. We're going to unveil this. So if you're showing up now and you haven't guessed yet, guess a retired NFC quarterback. If you get it right, you get $10 credit to use tonight. Well, let's open these though. 5 and 9. Any famous person from the old movie Old School Slapshot? Yeah. Okay, come on. Pitcher headliner, community hit, which is these 2, or let's just see if we can get a claimed hit. We've had several awesome jerseys, a bunch of inscribed jerseys hit so far. Let's see if we can keep up the decent luck. I guess I can't really call it luck. We know the whole checklist. There's a bunch of fun ones there, so. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. I don't recognize that right now. I can see that we've got some greenage, so I know that is a Canucks jersey, but I don't know who this is. Oh, it probably is. Okay. Let's look. 3, 2, 1. It is Trevor Linden. You want to know why that threw me off? The only Lindens I've ever seen is like those old school Canucks jerseys, or even different than the Flying Skate. It is Trevor Linden. That's actually a cool hit. Not a name we see too often. Who had Trevor Linden? Not Klein, I know that. So let's go find it. Crazy to see a Paul Newman hockey jersey with that. That'd be cool. It's the very first random. Trevor Linden is going to John K. John, congrats. Fanatics Premium Classic home jersey for the Canucks. I was thinking that it would be an orange or yellow jersey for Linden. I wasn't really paying attention. Didn't even think of that. There's got to be another Canucks on the checklist, though. There is. I thought maybe it was one of the other guys. Trevor Linden, Fanatics Premium. Nice big signature on the whole one there, too. C patch as well, captain's patch. Premium jersey with a fight strap as well. Nice hit, John. Congrats. Not a name I have ever pulled or had, so something different. Okay, box number 2, which is box number 9. Give me community. Give me headliner. Give me claimed hit. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Focus. Oops, sorry, I just showed you. It's unfocused. There it goes. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Is this the alternate? I guess I didn't realize it was in there as an alternate. This is the one I'm looking at. It says alternate. East Coast COA, number 47. That is obviously a Calgary Flames jersey. Looks like it's the Blasty jersey. Let's see. Yeah, Nick says Flames. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. It is. I didn't realize he was in there on the alternate. I've seen a bunch of the other Flames guy that you're after, Dustin Wolf, but this is Connor Zary. Adidas. And this should be a Blasty. Let's see. Which I think is one of the best jerseys out there. There's too many that I like, but Connor Zary, that was a claimed hit. Pretty sure Brian claimed Zary later on. You did, Brian. Brian W. And it is the Blasty alternate. What a cool looking jersey these are. Look at that. Such a nice jersey. They wear these on alternate nights. I'm sure they do. Like these inside the jersey, please. Blasty alternate number 47. Isn't Dustin Wolf a 40 or a 30 number 2? Threw me off for a second. Fight strap. Connor Zary, Calgary Flames. Nice big shoulder patches, and it's the Blasty alternate. Beautiful jersey. Congrats, Brian. Yeah, and you've been chasing the other Blasty, which is the one I have in my series, the Jacob Markstrom. They're cool jerseys. I don't think I have one on my PC yet. Jerseys hate me. You run a great streak. The great streak has been turned cold. You hit the nice card today. But yeah, the jerseys are not. They're not working with you right now. Something's got to give. I'm sure it will. Nice hits, you guys. John and Brian hitting Trevor Linden and Connor Zary. 2 great hits there. 2 nice jerseys as well. Both East Coast COA. Congrats, you two. Fun stuff. Okay, let's do this. Let's close the poll. You guys went back to AFC North, AFC West. What's this obsession? I guess if it keeps not hitting, it's going to eventually pop back up, so stay with it, right? AFC North, AFC West is what you guys are going for. The bounty tonight is Jordan Love. I showed it when it was a smaller screen. Here's a bigger screen. VSR4, I've had this in my possession for probably 4 years. Just never used it because it's VSR4. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. Jordan Love is a popular guy right now. If you win, if the bounty happens and the winner wins this, and they want to look at trades for a lower level helmet, I'd be fine to do that if you want to look at a team. But that is the bounty tonight. I'll say when the AFC North, AFC West wins tonight. Okay, you guys also had guesses for credit. I will tell you this, that I saw at least one person get it right. There might be multiple, though. I need to go back through. Let's see. Scrolling up to the top. You guys have to tell me. I think, yeah, let's do this. So I tried to make it, let's talk about it here. 3, 2, 1. Retired NFC quarterback. That narrows it down, doesn't it? New York Giants, this is the flat white. I tried to give you guys a little bit of a advantage today. And it worked because 2 of you got it right, at least 2. This is dual signed. Eli Manning and Phil Simms. I think we had 1 Phil Simms guesser and 1 Eli Manning guesser, but I could be wrong. Daddy, yeah. Jeff, see, you just get it out of the way. You just call him Daddy before anything else can happen. You just give him what he's due. Eric says NFC East, NFC South is winner. This is foreshadowing, maybe. I'm pretty sure Daryl guessed Eli, and Joseph K, you guessed Phil Simms. Did I miss anybody else guessing those guys? Maybe you typed Manning. I didn't see it. I don't think anyone else did, but I think Daryl got Eli and Joseph K got Phil Simms. Nice guesses, guys. Daryl picked Eli. Yep, I saw that. Don't type elk. You got food on your mind? A little, I had an elk burger not long ago, and it was pretty dang good, man. Eli Manning, Phil Simms. So you two have some credit. Whopping $10. Congrats. Okay, let's get moving to Radke and the rest of our night. Try to speed things up so I don't keep you late. Let's all have elk burgers. Don't talk about food, man. I haven't had dinner today either. My wife just yelled down to me before they're going to the soccer game tonight. My brother-in-law invited me to go to the RSL game tonight. They're playing, I forget who it is. LA, maybe? Oh, we're just starting? Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it later. I only had 1 spot. I didn't realize that it wasn't the licensed series. Forgot what I was saying. I can't remember. Anyways, right today. So let's do Radke first. We'll do Big Al's next, 4-box or 3-box live after that, then another Radke, then some licensed jerseys, and probably the last fill will be a 2-box Big Al's. Radke, we're down to 4 boxes, which means we've got enough for today and Monday. I just ordered 2 of the same quarterback month series. The same quarterback month series. So 12 more boxes coming. We'll start those next Wednesday when these run out. They should get here in time. In this one, though, Tim, I have you with Denver and Dallas. Scott, you bought both as randoms. That's Atlanta and Jacksonville. John, you had Kansas City, and Elliot, you had Baltimore. Brian W., Buffalo, and the Rams skipping down to Chargers and Vegas. The Los Angeles, and then Buffalo. Greg, you had Cincy and the Jets. John, you had New England. Dustin, you bought Seattle. Tim, you had San Francisco. Craig, you bought Arizona. Jonathan R., Philadelphia, Houston, Green Bay, and Indy. Greg, you had New Orleans and Tennessee. David, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Washington, Miami, Carolina, and the Giants. Brad, you had Cleveland and Detroit. And Bill S., you had Minnesota, Tampa Bay. We have boxes 4, 9, 10, and 12 left. Believe we're kind of split on the Rep Authentic. I think we should have 2 each left, but I might be wrong. Jonathan has Indy up for trade if anyone's interested. Let's grab these. I don't know if anyone else was selling or trading. Box 9, please. Hoping for 9. Have you ever got the box you wanted and hit on that box? It will eventually happen, right? Not at all. You miss every shot you don't shoot, though, right? Okay, let's get this going 7 times. The top box is the one we're going to open tonight. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 10 stayed on top the last 2 rolls. So box 10 is what it's going to be. We'll do one more live tonight. Stop sharing there. Let's get my screen back up. I closed the poll. We did the guessing. We're good to go. AFC North, AFC West is what you guys are hoping for. Keep it in. Okay. Box, I said 10, right? Bottom left. We'll do those trades for now since we're done with that. We'll leave it in one stack. Okay, box 10. Good luck, all. I think we've had a fun case so far. Some great items. We'll see where we go with this one. Jeez, that's a big. That's not me, guys. That's just the Saran wrap machine not covering it all. Maybe. Whoops. That didn't go where I wanted it to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got the Winter Warrior helmet, the alternate for the Minnesota Vikings. I do like those helmets. It's more pearly on those than any other helmet. It's like a pearl finish, which I think is cool. Peterson, we've seen a Peterson in this style. I think we've seen one other player too. Minnesota, I think, was the last team claimed in this, so it was a claim. It was. Bill, you claimed Minnesota, and Minnesota's hitting. Was it Addison? Okay. I thought I remember seeing 1 or 2. I saw something on top that made me think it was one of 2 players. 3, 2, 1. And it is. Oh, man, that's a cool hit. That is one of the JJs. That's the quarterback JJ. JJ McCarthy. Beautiful hit. I know he's quote-unquote injured. I think he'll do just fine. He just needs to get some blocking. A great hit. JJ McCarthy, authentic Winter Warrior. Going to Bill. Nice hit, Bill. Purple ink on that. It looks blue on the screen, but that is definitely purple in person. A little light purple on top of the silver to make these ones look cool. Beckett certified. And FC North hitting on that one. Okay. Just down 1. We may never see you guys win a bounty ever again unless I do like half and half. But that wouldn't be fun if you won a half and half. You gotta achieve it. Only down 1. Bill, nice hit. JJ McCarthy starting us out. Winter warning, authentic for the Vikings. Beautiful helmet. Okay, let's go to Big Al's 4-box. We will do a Big Al's 3-box live fill directly after. We'll judge how many people are here on. We'll judge whether we do the 2-boxer and how many people are here later on. Okay, in the 4-boxer. Greg, I've got you with the Arizona-Jacksonville combo. Atlanta. Kip, you have Baltimore. Jonathan R. Buffalo. Brian, you have Carolina. Kyle, Chicago. Scott, Cincy. Shannon, Cleveland. Brad, Dallas. Elliot, Denver. Zach, Detroit. Tim, Green Bay. Bill S., Houston. Nathan, you have Zach, you have Kansas City. Tim, Las Vegas. Bill S., the Chargers. Shannon, the Rams. Dustin, Miami. Nick, G, you've got Minnesota. Greg E., New England and New Orleans. Bill S., the Giants. Greg, the Jets. Bill B., Philadelphia. Bob, you have Pittsburgh. Greg, you have San Francisco. Nick G., you have Seattle, Tennessee combo. Brad, you have Tampa Bay. And Brian W. with Washington. Yeah, it's a nice set. Okay, let's close. Let's get our black cage up here. And let's get it rolling. Day 2. On day 1, we hit 6 out of 9 boxes with Wonka points. I do have it all updated. See if we get another large Wonka point day tonight. Looking for 4 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 4. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Box 1 is 37. 37. Right there. Next one is 161. 161. Next one is 72. 72. I don't know why this gets stuck there. Little ridge or something. 41. 4-1. What did I miss? Nice, JJ. That's what you missed. JJ McCarthy. Card was Cole Caulfield, a beautiful hockey card signed by a Montreal Canadiens player. Jerseys were Trevor Linden and Connor Zary. Some fun stuff actually so far. So, okay, let me grab them, guys. 37, 161, 72, and 41. 4 boxer. Starting now. I just went through the whole stack of under 100s and I didn't see 72, so now I gotta look through them all again. feel like I'm in like a race to find them as fast as I can. Bears for Bengals, if interested. Bears. We're Kyle, Bengals, we're Scott. Scott, if you're here and you want to trade the Bengals for his Bears, let him know. 37. Check. 161. Check. 72. Check. 41. Check. All right, we're good. Scott, if you want to trade, let him know. If you don't, no big deal. 4-boxer. Next up will be a live 3-boxer. Let me copy. If I ever shortened or made my series smaller, it would be simply so I wouldn't have to look as long for boxes. It's nice at the end of the series. Easier. He may not be watching live, but worth a shot. Okay, 37. Series 35. 3 Wonka points. See, we're starting right where we left it off. Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. Okay. Three-pointer. 3, 2, 1. We've got an Eclipse. Let's see how long we can get different styles today. Having the Winter Warrior alt helps. So we got an alternate. We've got an Eclipse for the Niners and 3 points. Who had San Francisco? I imagine most people, if they get random San Fran, they're like, that's all right. I can take that. Greg hitting the Niners. Oops, you can see his picture in there. Easy to tell who that is. 3, 2, 1. I feel like we hit him late last series. Like we also hit him in different products, kind of like in the same week-ish, same couple weeks. Now we're hitting him early this series. Joe Montana, Eclipse for the Niners, going to Greg. Greg, nice hit. That's Racky certified on this one. As you can tell per the picture. There he is, signing with a mask. I wonder if he signed this COVID time or if he's wearing a mask anyways. Starting off with 2 quarterbacks while we have a quarterback up for trade. That's cool. You write down your Wonka. I feel like I'm going to be filling it out a lot again today. That's 3 points. Joe Montana. For Greg. 3 points. 9, 17, 25. Okay, let's get it going. Box 41. Zero Wonka on this one. Series 35. Super team. Oh yeah. Okay, this was one that was added this series, I believe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We had a bunch of NFC. We're going AFC now. Oh, this bag. It just got squinted. Looked like it was shorter. 0 Wonka. Cleveland Browns. And it's their shiny. You know, they have mattish ones. This one's the shiny one. Who had Cleveland? Cleveland was Shannon. Saying nice, yeah. Myles Garrett. We're going a little different direction in this one. Myles Garrett's a good guess. Shannon, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. And I'll be the first to admit, I don't know that I know a couple of these guys. We're going multi-sign on this. That's 3 signatures. Greg Pruitt, I know. Bob Golick. And then up top, I think it's Barry, number 92. You guys can help me out on that. Michael, it looks like. I'm pretty sure I think I remember Barry. Greg Pruitt, Bob Golick, and I'm not sure it looks like Michael Berry, but I could be wrong. Let's triple sign. Nice hit for the Browns. That's cool. It's got the new JSA card and hollow, which I like. Come on. Doesn't want to. Michael Dean Perry. Oh, the Fridge's brother? Is it really? Man, see, I still can learn quite a bit. The scan's not working. I just want to look really quick here. Nice hit, Shannon. Nice triple sign. A little surprise there. Yeah, Michael Dean Perry, Greg Pruitt, Bob Golick. Okay. That's cool. Beautiful, clean helmet, clean signatures, too. That's nice. The Fridge's brother. Man, I did not know that. Congrats, Shannon. Okay, box 3. 72, Series 35. Zero Wonka. I love it. Keep bringing the Zero Wonkas, please. Need a little break today from that hard extra 7 seconds of work. Let's get rid of JSA and get my screen back up. There it is. Nice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Classic. So we're already. I said I wanted to get different styles. We're out. We got back-to-back classics. Whatever. I tried. Denver. Who had the Denver Broncos? Denver was Elliot. Elliot hitting the Broncos Classic. Nice hit, Elliot. Let's see what you got here. Thought I saw it. We got a script on this one. Start with the script. See if you can tell who it is from this. Super Bowl 50 champs. Who was a player on the Super Bowl 50 champs? Anyone know that handwriting? Probably not. 3, 2, 1. We've seen him on the Cowboys not long ago. This is him on the Broncos, where he won a Super Bowl. DeMarcus Ware, number 94. I've had this helmet for a long time too, like years. Sometimes I have a helmet, and it just, depending on what comes out and what goes in, it doesn't go in for a long time. But I love DeMarcus Ware, number 94, Super Bowl 50 champs. He is a Hall of Famer now, right? Or did he get nominated and not put in? I remember his name being a part of it. I don't know if he got in or not, though. Elliot, nice hit. DeMarcus Ware. Joe Montana, triple sign Browns, and DeMarcus Ware so far. A little bit of everything, I guess. Okay, 161. Series 35. Zero Wonka. Fourth and final, we'll do a recap, and then I'll drop the 3-boxer in the chat, guys. See if we can get that one filled up. Oh, man, for a second. That threw me off for a second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not going to lie, I thought that we had a double up on the same team and same style because all I saw was this at the top. That sure looks the same. But it's not. It's a different NFC team. This is the New Orleans Saints. Zero Wonka on this one. All right, my plan is failing horribly. I wanted to get all different styles. 2 back-to-back speeds and then 2 eclipses as well. So 2 AFC, 2 NFC. Who had the Saints? Saints. Greg, you hit both eclipses. That's Greg. Hitting the Saints Eclipse replica. It is Beckett certified. 3, 2, 1. Breezer Ricky. Wrong and wrong, but great guesses. He's retired? Didn't he just retire this offseason? Derek Carr. I've always loved Derek Carr because I like that he threw the ball to Davante Adams, Fresno State connection there. Derek Carr, plus he just seemed like a good guy. Greg, nice hit. Derek Carr on the Saints Eclipse. Different combination of guys there. Retired in May, that's what I thought. Okay. Joe Montana on the Eclipse for the Niners. We had Michael Dean Perry, Greg Pruitt, and Bob Golick on the Browns triple. DeMarcus Ware, and then Derek Carr. Ooh, you guys are early. Rebound. Took me a second to read through those. I know if you don't have volume on, I got a bunch of you guys. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you early. Rebound if you can. Apologies. It was that triple sign that threw you off with my tempo, my cadence. It's part of my, I consider myself like Aaron Rodgers. Get you to jump, get a free play, although it doesn't really help anyone. It just hurts you guys. Okay, let's show my screen. Let's top chat and live chat, and you guys do the same, just so we see. And if you missed, I'm sorry, guys. I see a few above. The first one that I see that counts is Zach with Detroit. Dave, you got Washington. Nick with Buffalo. I prefer that no one's ever early, so I don't have to worry about that stuff, but it happens. Jonathan R. Dallas, since he was the next one for Kyle. Green Bay is going to Brian. Rams, Shannon. Detroit is gone, Elliott. Arizona going to Bill S. Baltimore going to Brant. Pittsburgh is there for Obi. Bucks are there for Nick. Minnesota is there for Zach. Buffalo is gone. Oh, no. What the freak did I do? Oh, you probably reset just in case, but you got it. You were good. Green Bay's gone. Philly is there for Bill B. Buffalo's gone. Aaron, what's up, man? You're getting close to big day, like 6 weeks. Green Bay is gone, Roger. Sorry. Seattle is there for Bill. Indy, Greg. Arizona's gone, Elliott. Rams are gone, Greg. Dolly, Ravens are gone. Sorry. Chargers going to Greg. Chargers, Greg. Kansas City going to Zach. Where was I? Dallas is gone. Falcons, Carlos, are yours. Denver is still there, Greg. Tampa Bay is gone, Dustin. Sorry. San Francisco is still there as well for Bill. Buffalo is gone. If you guys think I got any out of order, please let me know so we can look back through them. New England is Greg. Jets are Carlos. Tennessee is gone, Greg. Carolina is there for Brian. Philly is gone, Elliott. Texans are there for Dave. New England's gone, John. Atlanta's gone, Bill. Miami for Brian. Got you, Brian. Miami just gone. 6 weeks. Still plenty of time to respond to RCP. Yeah, I wish you were closer to me. Where are you? You guys were like in. You don't have to tell me here if you don't want to. But you guys were in Florida or something, in maybe one of the Carolinas. I saw the place you're doing it at. Looks very. What's the word I'm looking for? Not bougie, because I mean in a good way, but it looks very. What's the word? Quaint. Awesome. I don't know. Louisiana. Okay. Weren't you guys? Wasn't it Florida or Carolinas or somewhere? Not a while back. Okay, Greg, I got you with Las Vegas. Teams that are left are New Orleans, Giants, and Cleveland. Bill taking the Giants. Cleveland and New Orleans are our last two teams left. got it right here, or I thought I did. Excuse me. Well, I did have it right here. And my wife was looking at it. I don't know what she did with it. Anyway, it's down here somewhere. South Carolina 1.5 years ago. Man, my brain's stuck in 2023, huh? Okay, let's read through who has who. Bill, I've got you at the Arizona-Jacksonville combo spot. Carlos, Atlanta. Brant, Baltimore. Nick, you have Buffalo. Nick, F. Brian W., Carolina. Greg, Chicago. Kyle, you have Cincy. Jonathan R., you have Dallas. Greg, you have Denver. Zach, Detroit. Brian, Green Bay. David L., Houston. Greg, Indy. Zach B., you have Kansas City. Greg, Vegas and Chargers. Shannon, you have the Rams. Brian G., you have Miami. Zach B., Minnesota. Greg, you have New England. New Orleans is open. Bill S., you have the Giants and Niners and the Seattle, Tennessee combo spot. Carlos, the Jets. Bill B., Philly. OB, Pittsburgh. Nick G., Tampa Bay. And David L., Washington. Cleveland and New Orleans are our last two left. For the sake of time, I'm just going to, I'll discount to 40 instead of 43. So $3 off if anybody wants to grab those. I'm going to close my screen and get the boxes going. This is a 3-boxer for 32. For the record, my pricing is usually $10 per team per helmet. The reason it's 32 or 43 is because we do the combo spots. So if we did drop back out to have all 32 spots, it would be 30 or 40 or 50 or 20 or whatever it is. It's just this format drives it up $1 or $2 because of that. $2 for this, $3 for the 4-boxer. 40 for both? No, I wish. 40 per. If I was doing a 4-boxer or a 3-boxer for, I don't know why I said 40. Sorry. Why did I put 43? Good grief. 29 is the number. Yep, that's my fault. 29 is the number, not 40. Shannon's like, 40 for both, or are you losing your mind? Delete that so there's no evidence of me being a moron. Remove. Yep, I'm my brain's on the previous one. Discounted to 29. That's the Al special discount. Stick around for more deals. Oh my gosh. Brian taking New Orleans. Guess I'm a little tired, huh? Brain tired? I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Otherwise, I would have sat there wondering what the heck I was doing. Gotcha. So just Cleveland left at 29, not 40, 29. If it was a 4-boxer, it would have been discounted from 43. Keyword skull. Yeah. Okay. Let's get 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it would have been worth it to just, someone bite the bullet, pay 40, and then watch me open 4 boxes where everyone else paid 3, That may have happened. Someone would have. I would like to think that one of you guys would have saved me. But then again, I don't know. I never know. Okay, 57. 5-7. Eight. And 14. Man, we're going lowish numbers today. 57, 8, 14. We'll hang out here for a second, see if we can get Cleveland picked. I'll go find boxes. Cleveland last team left. Shannon, clarify, is that you claiming the Browns? If you want them 29, not 40. Well, I can't find 14. Let me make sure. I'll do a third look through. Let me make sure that's a number that should be there. Oh, good grief, Alex. Yeah, there should be 14. Okay, let me go look for a third time. Maybe I put it in the 3-digit area. Hold on. 857, 57, 8. Yeah, here's 14. Give me a second. Oh, I'm blind. It wasn't an overflow, but I still looked there. It's in the West Wing, yeah, apparently. Now I have like shelves that are for reserves, and then I have the wall and the closet, and I have to use some of the reserve shelves because these 200 boxes don't fit on the other areas until they're like 30 boxes in. I looked there, I just didn't see it. I don't think I looked there the second time, but the third time I did. And it was right there, the furthest one away from me. Okay, 14, correct. 8 and 57, correct. 8 first, sorry guys. That's twice that I had to do a double or triple check today. Did we get Cleveland claimed? Ah, yes, second hit, please. Gotcha. Okay, so just 29 for that one, Shannon, not 32. Or you can do 40, whatever one works best for you. Next up is Radke, guys. 1 box. We're down to 3 boxes left. I love that I never feel like we're ever dead in Radke. All right, got my list up there with the 3 boxer. Okay, number 8. Series 35. Zero Wonka. For the West Wing. Nice style that is harder and harder to find these days. One of the 2 that I talk about. I'm having a harder time. 3, 2, 1. This would be the camo. Camouflage Indianapolis Colts. My son asked me, why is there a horseshoe on it and what's a colt? And I had to explain to us the name of it. A young horse or type of horse. Just like a bronco is a type of horse. That was 2 days ago. Colts camo going to Greg. You claimed the Colts. You had a pretty rough opening Big Al's night the other night. I don't think you had a single Big Al's helmet. And you're a large claimer like myself. Tonight's a little different. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jonathan Taylor's a good guess. It's not Jonathan Taylor on this one. Don't guess the other guy. It's the other guy. Number 98. It is not Dwight Freeney. It's the other defensive lineman. There it is. Robert Mathis. It's a fun hit there. Robert Mathis camo for the Colts. Greg, congrats. Radke on this one too. That's cool. No picture on this though. I always wonder if previous owners like cut the picture off and don't save it. You know, it makes me. You don't need them, obviously. It doesn't help with the authenticity, but it's fun to have pictures of the guys if you can get them. Greg, nice hit. Robert Matthews. Robert Mathis, Colts, camo. 0 Wonka, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, number 14. Series 35. 0 Wonka. Just in case for my brain. 35. 0 Wonka. Glad I found this one. Hiding on the furthest shelf. I've not been keeping track of the divisions, but judging by the lack of updates, I would say you guys aren't doing great. But I know you have one AFC North. Might still be in it. Let me see how spread out it is. 3, 2, 1. Why is it that this team gets so many cool alternates? This is the Blaze-ish type finish. This is just their on-field alternate. Detroit Lions. The nice dark blue visor too. That looks nice. 3, 2, 1, 1. I'm assuming the 3 is the NFC North, NFC West. Yeah, because of McCarthy, all this line right here. 3. I'm going to update it right now. 3. Who is the 2? The 2 is... Oh, AFC West. You guys are only down by 1. You're fine. Yeah, you're only down by 1. You guys were tied until that. So me flapping my gums wasn't even accurate. You were tied until this one came out. Detroit Lions. Who had Detroit? That would be Zach. Zach B hitting Detroit on the alternate. A few alternates. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, didn't we just see him at the end of last series? Or are we pulling from a different product? I feel like we had... Oh, no, maybe not. That was later on. I guess we had... On Monday, we had Amon-Ra St. Brown on Classic. That's what I was thinking. Sam Laporta, alternate. I think he was last series, but like in the middle of the series. Maybe start of the series. Or it was the series before, and I'm thinking it's earlier. Greg, nice hit. Not Greg. Zach. Zach had Detroit this one. Zach, nice hit. Back at certified, Sam Laporta on the Lions alternate. I'm going to fix that right now because it'll bug me if I don't. Trade for JJ. Is that how this works? Well, you have to ask the man that won the JJ. Yeah, I don't have a lot of trade-ins. Okay, come on. There we go. Fix that. I don't like it when it's wonky. Zach, nice hit. Oh, that's right. Go Hawks. Didn't even think about that. Not a bad item to hit. Okay. 57. Hawkeyes. 35. 0 Wonka. That's what I like to see. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Bah humbug. There's no cake. There's no ice cream. Happy birthday. Okay, final helmet from this 3-boxer. I made a comment the other day that maybe wasn't as accurate as I thought. I started thinking about it after the night. I'm probably still close, but I think it's a little higher than what I said. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You got to think about this one because this could be a few different guys. I said I think we pulled one of our maybe 3 college helmets. There's probably maybe 5. I thought of a couple. Maybe 5 college in this series. That doesn't mean we're going to see all 5. There's a few of the guesses. Bo, and Newton. That is an Auburn. Are they the Auburn Eagles? Screaming Eagles? Eagles? No, Tigers. Sorry. Good grief. I don't know why Auburn Screaming Eagles sounded right to me. I'm on one today. Good grief. Carlson, Bigsby, lots of Auburn guesses. Good luck to everyone. This one is Radke certified. War Eagle. That's why I'm thinking Eagles. Why are they War Eagle if they're the Tigers? What the freak is that all about? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, one of you guys had the guess right. There's a bunch of different Auburn guys. Could also say Cadillac Williams, but that's Cam Newton. Looks like he was a little shaky on that signature, but still nice big autograph from Cam Newton, number 2. Radke certified again. We're having lots of Radke stuff show up today. I like it. Cam Newton, that is a Carolina Panthers hit there. Auburn Tigers, War Eagle, Screaming Eagles. Who had Carolina? We don't ask. It's our, yeah, I don't. At least my idiotic comment had a little bit of sense. Carolina was Brian W. hitting Cam Newton on the Auburn helmet. Our helmets in this 3-box was Robert Mathis, Sam Laporta, and Cam Newton. Let's do a Radke. No one beat me. Please. I'm so dang hungry. I need someone to order me some food. What am I doing not eating? Okay. Let's top chat and then live chat it and see where we go from there. Okay, sharing my screen. I'm already on top of it. Greg, Denver. Green Bay is Bill. Buffalo is Jonathan. Whoops. San Francisco, number 4 for Jason with a random up. Pittsburgh for Obi with a random up. Those are $18 randoms for whoever wants to jump in. Buffalo is gone. Philly is number 6. Philly. Elliott. Pittsburgh's gone, Dave. New England is number 7 for John with a 3rd random up. 4th is Atlanta for Jake. 4th. You guys need to get me. I need to have some psychiatric. 4? Maybe because I did the 3rd random. All right, there's a little bit of hope there again. Good grief. 9, Cincy. You do a wellness check after this break. Brain's not working today, the old ticker. Denver is gone. Buffalo is gone. Sorry, guys. Arizona is there. That's spot 10 for Carlos. Washington is spot 11 for David. New Orleans is spot 12 for Greg. 13 is Chicago for David. 14, Detroit for Aaron. Not 41. Not. 41 was Alvin Kamara. 15 does a college team count for less if players that from a team? Yes, it does. If there's ever a case where that's the only one that hits and you get eliminated because of that, I'll look at it and I'll have some sympathy for you. So if you guess Carolina and that's the only Carolina team that comes out before the other last team happens, remind me. I'll look at it and I'll give you some bonus points. I'll do something. So I agree. It kind of sucks that knocks you out. It's not very often. It happens, but usually they end up hitting twice before the other team comes out when it's happened in the past. Chargers is the next line, which is 15 for Brian. And then 16 is Dallas for Dave. Okay, Vegas, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Rams. Just a little behind on those one, guys. Sorry. Carolina is eliminated, correct. Yep. Okay, we're full. We have 3 randoms available for $18 a piece. Jason, Obi, and John have $18 solos. Next up, guys, will be our licensed jerseys. Here are all the players. Take a screenshot if you want, or go look on the Facebook page. There's pictures of every jersey. It'll be a pick 1, random 2, $30 per spot, 20 spots claimed. We'll do a 3-boxer tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the Raiders. Just curious. Okay. Shannon's going to take Jason's random. 2 more randoms available for $18 a piece. That'll close us up. Yeah, and I get someone out there picked Carolina, and they're thinking, great. Unless that was Carolina's second hit. I don't remember Monday at the top of my head. But if it happens and that's the only one and you get eliminated only because of the college, I'll look at it. Maybe I'll extend some mercy because I can see that. Joe, taking a random. Thanks, Joe. Hey, what's your name? Joe Johnston. What are you doing here, Joe Johnston? I told that lady not to burn down the house. I said, you better not. Someday you'll watch that, Joe, and you'll think that Alex knows what he's talking about. Dustin will buy a random, okay? Okay, we're full, guys. Thank you. The randoms were 18 if you bought one of those. Full spots, there's 36. Licensed jersey coming up next. Duty. I like to shop at the duty-free shop. If you did that just to get me to start, I'll watch it still. When you have time, just watch it and you'll say, all right, that's a dumb show. I laughed a little, but now I know what he's talking about. Please, someone else tell me they've seen Orange County with Jack Black and I'm trying to think. Well, there's a bunch of other guys on that. The mom from Home Alone. People too. Can't think of that one dark-haired guy. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's do this 7 times. Licensed jerseys coming up after this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Colin Hanks, thank you. That's right, Tom Hanks' son. Didn't put those together. You movie buffs out there help me with my brain when I can't. I know faces and I can't always think of the names, but Seattle through the Jets. Okay. Greg, you have Denver and Seattle. I'm showing my screen. I am. Bill, Green Bay, Cleveland. Jonathan R., Buffalo, Kansas City. Jason T., you have San Francisco. You sold Shannon, Miami. OB, you have Pittsburgh. You sold Joe, Houston. Elliot, Philadelphia, and Tennessee. John, New England. Dustin, Jacksonville. Jake, Atlanta, and the Giants. Greg, Cincy, and Tampa. Carlos, Arizona, and Indy. David L., you have Washington, Minnesota, Chicago, and Carolina. Greg, you have New Orleans and the Rams. Aaron, you've got Detroit and Baltimore. Brian W., Chargers and Vegas. And David L., closes with Dallas and the Jets. And if you go watch that show and his name isn't Joe Johnston, and I failed you, I'm sorry, but that's what I remembered as. NFC South. That's caught up, right? 8 items. Yes. Yeah, you're just down by 1 still. But you have a new emerger that's tied with you. Okay, everything but, did we open box 10? Pretty sure we did. 4, 9, 12. Let's go and let's do this. We'll do it 7 times to give us our top spot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 4. Top box. I don't have to move it much. Okay, so Sharon, box 4. And then licensed jersey copied and pasted for the next step. Good luck, box 4. So that saves box 9 and 12 for Monday. We'll finish off this double case on Monday. We'll start a new double case of the same series. New England Gronk. Ooh, being specific, that would be a nice hit for whoever claimed New England. Let's see if you're right. Okay, thought I cut it, but I missed a little wedge there. duty free shop. See what we got here. Yeah. Whoops, I scrolled too far over to the jerseys. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We've got well, just in case you can't see the double bags, I can see it, but sometimes I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's not ruin it so you can see the logo. It's an Eclipse kind of nice. That's only our 30 Eclipse, but Philadelphia Eagles Eclipse. Right state, wrong city. Yeah, you were off by just a little bit. Box late for the 176th time. Did you have Philly earlier? You did. I'm sorry, man. Authentic Eclipse for the Eagles. Who had Philly tonight? This one, Philly. That's Elliott. Elliott hitting on spot 6, claiming the Eagles. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Why am I not? I hate it when I don't know the player, but I don't know that one off the top of my head. Oh, is this a youngin? Man, that's not very often. The last one that happened to me on was rookies. I'm not the best at sometimes. Who knows who that is? I don't. Is it Mitchell? Just so you guys can see it better, I guess if I'm going to ask you who it is, I should show you a little closer. It's not McNabb, I know that. It is. That's cool. It's Quinyon Mitchell. I've not seen. That's a Q. That's not a no. That's why. I mean, I still don't think I would have gotten it. But Quinyon Mitchell, inscription none. Radke, Hummelstown, PA, and Hummelstown, PA. 8/13. This was signed a month and 4 days ago by Quinyon Mitchell. No picture here. I guess with the newer stuff, there's no picture attached. You can do this. Let me show you. If you go over here, it'll show you the pictures on the website, which is kind of cool. It's making me, anyways. It's loading them here. I don't know if that will show if I do that. Got 7 off and 5 reps again. Bonus, really? Okay. So there he is. Okay. That, again, going to Elliott. Quinyon Mitchell. That's a cool name. I've not seen him be pulled yet, so I love it. Let's get going with our licensed jerseys. There it is. Let me get my screen showing so you guys can claim players you want to claim. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's top chat it and live chat it. Let's get the order we're going for here. Congrats, Elliott. Nice one. Okay, first claim I see is Bird. Larry. Going to Larry. Gronk, number 2. For Greg. Allen. Number 3 for Bill. Gunner, number 4 for Jonathan. 5, Justin Jefferson. For Joe. Obi, number 6. For Bill S. Number 7 is Burrow. Joe, right there. Mr. Turf Toe. Is that what it was? It officially Turf Toe? Or did he, break his toe? I don't really know what Turf Toe is. Joe Burrow going to Eric. Ellie, number 8. Mark, I just got an Ellie De La Cruz Funko that's going to go into the dollar break at some point. I don't think it's here yet, but good to know for all the Ellie lovers. Obi Gone Jason Chipper is number 9 for Jake. Number 10 is Pavel Bure for Brian. Mo is number 11 for Elliot. Burrow gone. Sorry, guys. Bird gone. Sorry. Piazza is number 12 for Craig. Rivera gone too, Scott. Sorry. Ewing is number 13 for Jonathan S. That's 8 plus 5. That's 13. Okay. 14 is Acuna. I got a little scared there with that spelling. Like a Spanish word. 14, Jake. 15, Yelich. Yelich for Bill. 16, St. Brown. 17 is Markstrom. Jacob for Brian. I'm getting there slowly. Show it's there. Yeah, I did just a couple claims late. Allen is gone. Fisk is number 18. Carlton Fisk for Larry. Number 19 is Stockton for Zach. Number 20, Jefferson is claimed. 20 is Jamar Chase for Greg. McKinnon, Bradshaw, just a little late, guys, on those ones. Love as well. I think we're full on these. Let me make sure, though. Yeah. Re-highlight. We might be putting Jokic back in tomorrow. I got a different Jokic jersey. I don't know if it's different. It might be the same style. Might be putting Anthony Edwards back in. Might be putting one of those ones the hockey jerseys we've been going for, whether it's Matthews or Yager or Orr in. If I pull one from that, we'll still do that this weekend too, but I might pull one of those out for this. Might be some big names going in. If not now, in the next couple days or weeks, I want to put at least one of those in. Yep, we're full on the Jamar Chase claims. Everything after that's just a little behind. There's no randoms up, so let's get rolling here on the randoms. There will be 2 solos available. $42. So 2 solos that are available for $10 each on the 7th roll. Let's see what we get. First to claim them, you have to claim one at a time by name. And that's who will get them. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm sure there'll be some up, Jason. Players. 4, 5. There always is. 6. And our 2 solos today are Trevor Lawrence, Jeff Bagwell. Not bad solos. T-Law and Bagwell. Connor Nabarkov. Bradshaw, Love, no. Bagwell going to Todd. Lawrence going to Jason. By Love or McKinnon. Okay. Love went to Joe. McKinnon went to Greg. Can read these off. See if anybody has some credit or discount on their spot. Larry, you had Larry Bird, Jalen Williams, and Kyle Connor. Greg Gronkowski, Doc, and McKinnon. Bill S., Allen, Caruso, Williams, Jonathan S., Henderson, Odunze, and Dantley. Joe, Jefferson, Love, and Crosby. That's a $3 off spot, Joe. If you haven't paid yet, you pay $3 less. Bill, Ovechkin, Sorokin, and Rice. Eric, Burrow, Billups, and Bradshaw. Mark, De La Cruz, Rust, and Slavkovsky. Jake, Chipper Jones, Quinn Hughes, Kirill Kaprizov, Brian, Bure, Neighbors, and Quick. Elliot, Rivera, Coffee, and Tua. Craig, Piazza, Lynch, and Murray. Jonathan S., Ewing, Thompson, and Tomlinson. Jake, Acuna, Wallace, and Lamb. Bill, you had Yelich, Seguin, and Nash. Greg, Amon-Ra, Altuve, and Bettis. Brian, Markstrom, Steve Smith, and Boggs. Larry, Fisk, Paul, and Newton. Sounds like a band. Zach, Stockton, Castle, and Schmidt. Greg, Chase, O'Neill, and Barkov. Todd, you claimed Bagwell, and Jason, you claimed Trevor Lawrence. So, Joe, you had $3 off. If you already paid, I can send back to you, or I can hold it for future. I always write them down. Shannon says he'll buy Bradshaw. Bradshaw went to who? Eric has Terry Bradshaw. Eric, if you want to sell Bradshaw, let him know. I'll buy Schmidt. Who had Schmidt? Zach had Schmidt. Zach, if you want to sell Schmidt, let him know. Craig, do you want to trade LT for Lynch? You want to trade your Lynch for LaDainian Tomlinson? Let him know. Buy Love. Jason asked for Love above as well, but Love was who? I already said who it was. Joe. Jalen Williams, Kyle Connor, Paul Newton. Oh, Connor, Paul, and Newton. Like, who's Paul Newton? Larry's Kyle Connor, Vaselli. Yes. Okay, and Craig's going to keep Marshawn Lynch. Okay, so Connor, Williams, Connor, Paul, and Newton. Williams, Connor, Paul, Newton, up for sale. Connor going to John K. No thanks, keep love. Okay. Any of my randoms for T-Law? T-Law, Jason, you claim T-Law down here. Randoms that are available: Clay Thompson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Roma Dunze, or Adrian Dantley for LaDainian or for Trevor Lawrence, if you want to trade any of those. What's next? We're going to do a 2-box Big Al's full-size den tonight. I'll take Connell. Okay, keep him Bradshaw. Thanks, Eric. Buy Newton. So Newton is going to Greg. Oh, man. Odunze. Okay, Jonathan, you want to trade Odunze for Trevor Lawrence? Thanks, Greg. Good luck. Eric says he'll trade Billups. If anyone's interested in trading for Chauncey Billups, let him know. Hate basketball? Yep. I get it. If I'm missing stuff, I'll read back through. I'm slow today. I don't know why my dog is. Hold on. I'll catch up in 1 second, guys. Load, gosh dang it. What you barking at, little girly? Nothing. Hear noises. Okay. Buy Newton. I got that. Trade Odunze. Did Jonathan say yes? Deal, thanks. Okay. So Trevor. And Roma Dunze. Thanks, Greg. I'll trade Billups. Still buy LT. Jonathan S. sold. Okay. LaDainian Tomlinson being sold to Greg. Got a Antonio Gates powder blue jersey in too. Maybe use that in the future. I mean, I will, but near future. Clay Thompson for sale. Adrian Dantley for sale. She's barking like someone is in my house, but it's impossible. Oh, it's because she's stuck on the table. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to take my dog off the table. She's old, deaf, blind now, and she can't get off the table. 1 second. To the rescue. Okay. Any hockey for sale? Jake buy CD. Just want to sell it. Thanks. I'll trade Jamal for Clay. Okay. Jake, do you want to sell CD Lamb? And then I'm going to close this and get rolling here. Where are you, Jake? Which one is it? CD Lamb. Jake, if you're here and you want to sell CD Lamb, let Greg know. Keep it. Okay. All right. Did I get everything? If I didn't, please let me know. Jalen Williams, Adrian Dantley, Clay Thompson, Chris Paul still available for sale. There's probably a few others that I didn't mark off. Chauncey Billups was up for trade still. But let's get rolling here. You guys can still trade, sell, whatever. But I'm going to start rolling the bingo balls here. 2-box Big Al's full-size pick one random one for 40 is up next. That's our final item of the night. Eagles, did that help you or hurt you? I know it didn't help you, but did it hurt you? Yeah, now you got 2 divisions ahead by 1. 3-3-2-1. You got to tie it up here and then win with the 2-boxer. And then J-Love will find a home. Okay. See, that's exactly why she was barking. No more barking. Let me get my music back on, guys. I can actually listen to more than just my voice. Shake this up. Did that really just happen? It just broke in there and flew out. What in the world? All right, how do I fix it? Is it in there where I can fix it? Hold on, let me see if I see one that's... There it is, right there. First for everything. How do I get you out, though? I go all the way down to here. Drop into my hand. Oh, what a drop. Can I fix it? It just like popped off. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I don't know how that could even happen. Now I know. Maybe I was shaking it too hard. Well, I fixed it. Going back in. I'll do a lighter shake this time. How about that? Pop that thing right off. Okay. 2 numbers. At least I found it. 1, 2. I think what I'll do is I'll replace that one with one from the mini jersey series. I got a whole other set, so I don't want that one to be like rolling around if it's half broken. 22. 2 is the first number. There. And, I thought we just wasn't at 149. That's 49. 49 and 22. As I try to throw that one. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'll try to remember that stuff all that was. I mean, maybe it's completely fixed now. Maybe it was just loose. I don't know. Let me grab them. 22 and 49. Okay, reminder, one more break tonight. It'll be a 2-boxer. At least I'm not, I don't know what this is. It's probably the Quignon. Yeah, at least we're not 2 hours and 45 minutes tonight. We'll finish up here in the next 15 minutes or so. Okay, 49, 22, 22, 49. Check, check. Let's do 22 first, 49 second. Good luck, all. You guys need AFC North, AFC West, of which there are players. We did just barely hit a bunch of AFC North, though. Right? Woo! Maybe? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going this way. Oh, man. I won this one from a prominent group. Doesn't have one of the big name COAs that we're used to. But that is him. And that is one of my favorite alternates. There's his little autograph down at the bottom. That is Alexander Ovechkin. Hitting on this one, I feel like he's been in forever. I don't think he was one of the oldest 10, but man, it feels like he's in. It draws attention to it when they're a claimable person every single break, which he was. Holy schmolies. Alexander Ovechkin, Caps alternate, Adidas Pro, C patch as well. I've got this same jersey in my collection. White strap down here below as well. That's beauty. Claim for sure who had them. There it is, spot 6. That's Bill. Bill taking Ovi. Bill, congrats. Beautiful jersey. Ovechkin. Man. I'm down to what? My last. I could buy more, but down to our last Ovechkin jersey. It'll be part of the winner's choice this Sunday again. I'm down to one last Mitchell and Ness. I'll have to buy some more, but when I bought this one I won for in between. So the ones I had for the series for that little winner's choice, I got for a lot cheaper than I paid for this one, and a lot cheaper than you can buy right now. That's why I don't charge more than I do. But I'm hoping he kind of falls back down a little bit in price. Bill, nice hit. Ovi, the grade 8, Alexander Ovechkin. Starting with hockey, that doesn't hurt or help you. 49. Man, that's a headliner. Right after I talked about saying I want to put Matthews or Orr in there, maybe even more so now. Yager. We've had Yager before. We have not had Matthews or Orr in there. Can't tell. I see colors, but this is not a non-popular team. 40 non-popular color. 3, 2, 1. First idea is that it's Cowboys. But I can only think of, yeah, I can see the signature now. That is the Dallas Cowboys. And that is Mr. C.D. Lamb. We said his name there, looking to trade or buy him. I think he stayed put. Cedarius, I think is his name, right? Cedarius Lamb, C.D. Lamb, Fanatics certified Nike. And this was from a Fanatics Under Wraps box. I didn't open it. That's where it came from. You can tell them that card. Congratulations. You have unwrapped an authentic jersey autographed by C.D. Lamb. Trade the Hurricanes for that. Who was Lamb? It was Jake. Jake, nice one. You'll have to let me know, like always. I don't know if someone owes you another steak dinner or if this is a claim for you. Mark, good grief, man. And why is it always the randoms too, Jake? You guys need to get your Atlanta guys to hit. Good grief. Mark, if you're watching or if you watch tomorrow, Jake would like, what do you want, Jake? You want Texas Roadhouse? You want, Roost Chris? I'm trying to think of what else sounds good over there. You want a little BBQ? Some chicken wingies? Jake says you're welcome, and he'll take any form of dinner, payment, beverage, whatever you want to give him. C.D. Lamb, Cowboys going to Jake. Going to Jake and Mark. Nice hit. Congrats. That's NFC East. That hurts you. You're down 4-3-2. You guys are the 2. You got to go back-to-back on this 2-box you're coming up here. Oh, brother. Morton's, yeah, that's a good one, too. That's a nice 2-boxer. C.D. Lamb and Alex Ovechkin. Goodness. Congrats, you two. Let's finish it with a 2-boxer here. There it is. That'll end our night. Oh, I'm an idiot. I couldn't read it. I thought it said something else. This is not. It's not. It's not. It's an Alexander Ovechkin holo. Sorry, I thought that this was a lesser known COA, but it's just his holo. All I know is I claimed a ton of spots to win it, and I won. And I already had I claimed it actually wanting to put it in the series. And then I don't do that very often. Usually when I'm claiming, it's for my PC. That's an OV holo. Okay, well, let's roll. Ovechkin and Cedarius Lamb. Okay, good luck, everyone. Let's do this last one. Let's make some more people happy and some more people sad or mad. 01 is Bill B for Philly. Number 2, Kansas City, is Greg. Number 3 is Pittsburgh for Scott. Number 4 is Minnesota for Joe. Number 5 is Buffalo with a random. Nick F, and that's our first random. Number 6, Kansas City's gone. Baltimore with a random up for Brant. Buffalo with a random. That one's gone too, Jason. Sorry. Green Bay is number 7 for Brady. Bill right behind him. Remember, guys, to refresh so you see the order I see. I don't need to tell most of you guys that, but just in case. I wonder how people don't say anything. They just think, this guy's nuts. I'm 10 spots ahead of him. David L. Washington. Number 9 is Minnesota Bikes are gone, Shannon. San Francisco is number 9 for Bill. Number 10 is Cincy for Greg. Number 11 is Kansas City. No, it's not. They're gone. Number 11 is Denver. for Greg. Number 12 is not Minnesota. They're gone. Denver's gone. Sorry, guys. Atlanta and New England are 12 and 13. Is correct. Okay. New England, Detroit is 14 for Elliot. 15 is Miami for Jason with a random up. And number 16 is the Rams for Shannon. Random up, buy two randoms, buy random, buy random. Okay, I think they're all bought. We're closed on that final one, which was Rams. 16, I got my notebook blocking right where I see that thing. Let me make sure. The first random I see is Nick. Second random is Baltimore. Brent. Buffalo is not a. And then Jason had random up for Miami. That's third. Okay, Brian's going to buy two randoms. And then I've got Jonathan taking the last random. And then Zach just a second behind on buying the random. Also with Dallas Giants, Atlanta, all just a second behind. All right, we are full. Let's get our randoms going here. 16 spots. I need to move that notebook. Okay. Paste, please. Paste, please. Okay, Arizona through Tennessee. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Indy on top. Carolina on bottom. I can go back there. Go here, share that. Hope I didn't miss any. Zach was looking to buy random. Who else wants to sell? I don't think I'm missing any other ones. Please let me know. Seem to be off my game today with that stuff. So, okay, Bill B, Philly and Indy, Greg, Kansas City, Jacksonville, Scott H, you have Pittsburgh and the Chargers, Joe, Minnesota, Seattle, Nick, Buffalo, Brian, you bought Tennessee. You also bought Dallas from Brant. Brant, you claimed Baltimore. Brady, Green Bay and Cleveland. David L, Washington, New Orleans. Bill S, San Francisco and the Jets. Greg, Cincy, Arizona, Denver, Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, and New England, Tampa. Elliot, you have Detroit and the Giants. Jason, you have Miami. Jonathan, you bought Vegas from Jason. Shannon, Rams, and Carolina. Those are our spots. Let's close this, please. And now I'm scared to shake it. I guess I don't shake this one now, but I think I shook that one a little too hard as well. 2 numbers to end the night. You guys need 2 AFC North, AFC West to just tie it. Send it to overtime for next Monday, right? Because of the CD Lamb was NFC East. Yeah, 4-3-2-1, I think is what it is. Let me know if I'm wrong. If you guys are only down 1, that would be a lot better. 1, 2. Pen, please. First number is 50. 50. Next number is 157. 157. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 157 and 50. Two AFC North, 2 AFC West. some weird Russian mafia song on my phone. Okay. I changed it. 50, 157. 50, 157. All right, guys, last two. I said today was going to be quicker. It's a little quicker. It ended up being still 2.5 almost. That's all right. All right, I don't see anyone selling anything, trading anything. We're good to go. Box 50 up first. Series 35. One whopping Wonka point after we started with, what, 3 earlier? We've got 1 here. You know, I've also not been keeping track of how many of these are new teams. I mean, I wouldn't know anyways, but how many have we hit? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open so far today. 9. We've had 16 open. I know we have 1 double for sure, maybe more. Are we at 14 or 13 individual teams hit so far? I doubt today are all different, but maybe they are. No, I think Detroit was a double up. 14 teams out of 16. So it's just the Jets and the Lions that have doubled up. Okay. Uh-oh. I will continue to say it. 3, 2, 1. I remember reading it. I'll continue to say, and I know it's just a big part of the room, but trade, sell at your own risk, reward, whatever that means. This is a traded team. Or no, a bot team. Traded or bot? Traded, bot. This one's a bot team. We've got a Raiders. Oh, is that your last team standing team too? Sorry, Craig. So this is another new team, judging by that one. Tied it up too. Oh, is it tied up? I thought you guys were down by 2. Well, there you go. If it's a tie, that's great. Raiders with a visor. That's going to Jonathan R. on a random bot. I don't think we had any other random spot today that hit. Here we go. Max Crosby's your guess. 3, 2, 1. I maybe missed one or added stuff. I thought there was a script, but that was a signature. Man, I was off. We've got Fred Biletnikoff, a man so good that they named a college award after him, Biletnikoff Award, which was, what, the best receiver? I hope I'm not wrong on that. Fred Biletnikoff. It's been a while since we pulled his name. It's a cool one with a visor. Not a huge name, but that's a fun one. I feel like the Biletnikoff is receiver. Hold on, let's recount these to make sure I'm not wrong. I thought that you guys were down by 1. I'm showing 11 on my list. Maybe I add 1 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I just add an extra number in there? I must have. Jonathan, yeah, congrats. Hold on. NFC East, NFC South is one I have 4 of, but maybe it's just 3. NFC East, NFC South, NFC East CD. Is it 3, 3, 3, 1 then? Is that the accurate? Man, I thought you guys were losing by 2. Now you guys are tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, 1. You got a shot to either. I mean, you're already tied. So you either want it to be AFC North, AFC West, or AFC East, AFC South. Oh, Cam is South. Oh, I wasn't counting Souths. Oh, I counted it wrong anyways. You're right. Hold on. Saints, Panthers, and CeeDee Lamb are those ones, right? No, and Quinyon Mitchell. Isn't that 4? NFC East is Mitchell and Ceedee. NFC South is Cam and Carr. So that is 4. So what am I doing? I'm still off on numbers, though. I think you're down by 1, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm doing. AFC North, AFC West. I'll open this last box, but just double check that. Forgot the jersey. Okay. But I still have an extra number on there. I don't know. It sounds like a live fill Racky. You wish. If we did that, we wouldn't have Racky for Monday. There's no way it's getting here by Monday. Okay, 157. Series 35. 0 Wonka. That one had 1. I'll do it after this. 1 going to Jonathan's getting 1. 1 point. Okay, final helmet of the night, guys. Sticky on my dang sock. Hold on. Nice. I was laughing because I like this helmet. Not. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Packer. So you guys needed this one to be AFC North, AFC West. But it's NFC North, NFC West. NFC. That puts them at 4, I believe. Golden Boy, you think? This is Golden Boy. This is Golden Boy's son, Baby Blue. Just shut me up with that song. We've got a Packers Rave. Who had Green Beezy? That is Brady. Brady on spot 7, hitting Green Bay. Micah, that would be fun. I'd have to have him in my basement to get a Rave that quick, but that'd be awesome. Zach saying Reed. This one's different and cool. I've got this same helmet in my PC, so if it's good enough for me, it should be good enough for you. 3, 2, 1. I bought 2 different times, but once I got the second one, I thought I'm keeping one. Because not long until these guys are probably gone. Jerry Kramer, Hall of Fame 2018. Dave Robinson, Hall of Fame 2013. We got 2 old school Hall of Famers from the Packers. Black ink. I wish white ink maybe on these. Mine's black ink too, which is fine. It just kind of shines on the screen. But Packers dual Rave, Robinson and Kramer. I love that helmet. New JSA sticker there as well. JSA certified. And that is going to Brady. Brady, nice hit. Ending with an NFC North. I don't know why I have them at 4. Maybe they're the ones that don't have 4. NFC North, NFC West. These 3 and that. I'm like missing an item somewhere. Or I'm adding an item onto the wrong thing. Did AFC East and AFC South not hit? No, they did. Don't forget my one, I won't. I'm showing 12 items. Do we have 12 items? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we do. All right. Just shut it down. Let me get your walk and then we'll do a recap. You unfortunately did not get the bounty. What's new, I guess? Kramer / Robinson. Brady, nice hit. Beautiful one there. Did we only have 2 helmets today with points? That can't be right. Oh, that's not Kramer Robinson. It was the Whitnikoff. 9/17/25. And it wasn't Brady, it was Jonathan R. Man, I almost screwed that up. Forget J5's Wonka, it's all right. Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's in the lead right now. Okay, guys, let's do a recap. You lost 4-3, 3-4, however you want to spin it. We'll leave J Love there for Monday, and then again, if someone hits it and you hate the Packers, like a few of you do, we can look for a trade. So, of course, Brady, nice hit. Been a little bit since I called your name, so nice to get a hit. Non-Big Al stuff tonight. First pack of this series. Remember Packer Flash not long ago? No, I think Packers hit on Monday. Pretty sure Romeo Dobbs was on the first night. So we've got 2 Packer hits. Okay, non-Big Al stuff tonight. We had Trevor Linden and Connor Zary. Both awesome jerseys there. Not huge headliner names, but some fun jerseys from East Coast. Our baseball was not Josh Allen. It was not Juan Soto. It was James Wood, without singular Wood. Our Ranky tonight was J.J. McCarthy and Quinyon Mitchell. Those are both fun. Card was Cole Caulfield. Nice rookie acetate numbered signed. It's a cool card for Montreal. And then the rest was Big Al's. We had Ovechkin and CeeDee Lamb hitting the jerseys. 2 big names hitting there. Helmet Splitnikov, Cam Newton, Sam Laporta, Derek Carr, Robert Mathis. Triple signed Perry, Pruitt, and Golick for the Browns. DeMarcus Ware, Kramer, and Robinson dual signed, and Joe Montana. Fun night, lots of different things, good variety. Congrats to winners. Sorry to those that stunk it up. I know. Hope it turns for you. If anything's staying with me, guys, let me know. Otherwise, I'll get stuff out tomorrow morning, afternoon. We'll drop some jerseys tomorrow and probably the Fire Factory again as well. Box 2 of 2 or case 2 of 2. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night and go whatever team you're rooting for this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, Friday, whatever day they play Monday. Okay, see ya.